morning, everybody, and thanks for waking up with The Chase.
No way.
My God.
That's a 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Go to Dave's game. I must ask you a question right now.
1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Whoa.
Sit back, relax, and crack a cold one. The Chase is live.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Oh, I thought we were bringing planking back. Well, you ain't never seen somebody plank before? Everybody's like, what the?
What is going on?
Good morning, all you beautiful people. Oh, I got to put the chain away. Who do I think I am? Little
Baller.
What do I think? I'm Joey Bag of Donuts here?
Yalaboo.
Troy on the table, rare form. I had a great weekend, I would say. You know, Elimination Chamber. Got after it a little bit on Friday. Recovered yesterday with some great breakfast, some crab cakes, Benedict. So I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend as well. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Good to see you back here. All-Star NBA weekend, obviously.
Daytona
like
500.
I said, Daytona 500, Elimination Chamber. Hell yeah, brother. Plenty of sports and entertainment going on this past weekend. Hopefully you guys had fun, especially you hobby folks. I went to a local hobby show.
Really?
How about that?
How was it?
I was pretty proud of myself. So a couple of my buddies had a table at the local card show. They were like, hey, do you want to go? And, I was free for the weekend. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I saw some people, I saw collectors I knew locally that I got to talk to. I bought a card.
I was going to say, tell the peeps what you bought.
I bought a card. I did. I thought I made a pretty good investment.
I think it was a good
in
investment.
a 2021 Topps Finest triple auto of Roman Reigns and then the Uso brothers, obviously the bloodline. If you pay attention to wrestling, the hottest storyline right now. So pretty good price. I got it for $160, and
Not bad.
we'll see
For a
it.
tri-auto?
I was gonna say WrestleMania season is coming up, so
The
we'll
hype's gonna
see.
be there?
Yeah, the hype's gonna be there. Honestly,
The value, I think,
Right.
very good investment.
I thought
That's what I'm gonna
I
say.
thought I did a good job.
Troy do good.
I'm feeling pretty oozy this morning for sure. So a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a great weekend too. But how about you? How about you, David?
Not bad. Went to dinner on Saturday. That was fun. Tried a new brewery on Saturday as well. It was all right. Sunday,
All right.
Sunday, just watched a little bit of golf. Watched the NBA All-Star game. Watched Daytona 500, of course, because hell yeah.
I gotta ask.
Dale.
I gotta ask. Did you get any XFL in?
I got a little
Little
bit
bit?
in. We went to like First Line Brewing and OP, and I watched a little bit of the second game on Saturday night, and it's not bad. Some of the rules they got are pretty unique and interesting.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so they're trying to be different. They're trying to set themselves apart.
Yeah,
for
like the
sure.
kickoff rule, and then like that you can get like a 3-point conversion after a touchdown. It's crazy. It's pretty cool.
I unfortunately did not get a chance to catch it this weekend, which obviously seems really bad after I made that entire video about XFL. I don't even watch it. Had a lot of stuff going on, but you didn't bet on it? No parlays, no nothing?
I did do something for the under on every single game, and that didn't hit. The first two games went over.
Really?
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
God.
whatever. I only put like $10 on it, so I wasn't really worried. But yeah, Paxton Lynch also,
Yeah?
first round NFL quarterback, got benched.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Bum.
How about too a little Ben DiNucci to Josh Gordon
Oh,
action with the little shovel pass, looking like bad guy Brett Favre out there?
Yeah, DiNucci,
Michael Vick.
DiNucci, I seen that play that you're talking about, and I'm like, wow.
DiNucci
Did
might
this
light it
really
up.
just happen? Did I just see a Ben DiNucci to Josh Gordon touchdown?
Well, look
No
out for
way.
your Ben DiNucci cards. If you have Ben DiNucci
boy.
cards
Oh boy.
sitting around, keep an eye out on that.
Kind of like Mac McClung.
Which I'm glad you brought that up. I was gonna bring that up anyways. Obviously, like we said, all-star activity in the NBA this weekend. You could tell your opinions about the dunk contest. Obviously, the dunk contest, not really what it used to be.
True.
Because none of the stars really participate. It's a lot of the young guys, and one of them being Mac McClung, who,
Here, can we go to my overhead real quick?
check it out.
You can find it on eBay. Oh, there's my Zillow app. Sorry.
Oh,
There you go. Get that Mac McClung off my hands.
Mac McClung, red ice right
Cracked
there.
ice.
Red cracked ice. But yeah, obviously, I mean, for a very small window, he made himself relevant and made himself a little bit of a star, taking over the show. And I wanted to bring it up because if you could pull it up, Stevens, Meerkat made this point to me, and we looked at Card Ladder. Yeah. So Card Ladder, there's the 3 result. When you type in Mac McClung and you go to sales history by price, ladies and gentlemen, 2 out of the top 3 highest Mac McClung cards were sold indeed yesterday.
Wow.
1 of 1 from the 21-22 Prism draft picks, Nebula, 1 of 1, 3,000. And then you see there too, the graded PSA 10, 7 out of 8 Prism draft picks, $2,000.
Wow. All because he won a dunk contest.
All because he won a dunk contest. But that's the thing, everybody's like, well, why do you talk about this person? Why do you give this person attention? But, we talked about Cooper Rush. Because if you
His cards were going off
that's what I mean.
Freaking charts.
If you have these guys, you can make a quick buck. I'm not saying they're long-term investments and they're going to turn everything around and become this great top of the league player, but hell, you might as well ride the wave while you can. So congrats to all the Mac McClung people out there that had those cards on hand.
I'm telling
boom.
you, I went home yesterday and I was like, I have a Mac McClung card somewhere and I need to find it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I found it and I'm like, just here, somebody take it off my hands, please.
Right. So just another interesting story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Red Mist, shout out to subscription.
Hey, thank you, Red Mist.
Appreciate you.
Oh, hey, good morning, Mom and Dad. And
hi, Mom.
Look at that. My dad, fine. My dad, I love the guy to death. He can't figure out Twitch, so my mom had to help him out there. So thanks for helping Dad figure this out. But let's get on with the show, shall we? We need a little motivation. You know what? Motivate my dad to continue watching the show, please, if you don't mind.
Not finance, not strategy, not technology. It is teamwork that remains the ultimate competitive advantage, both because it is so powerful and so rare. And that's from Patrick Lencioni.
Lencioni. Yeah. Nice Italian boy.
Italian guy.
Lencioni. All right. What do you say we get the show rolling?
Let's get on with it.
Okay. Today, we are going to have all the new releases in this week's Wax, and there is quite a few.
Quite a few.
Culture Collision shared some news with us that we'll release on this show. And we'll also check out how the London Card Show recently went after we talked to Harry Reynolds, the founder of the show, a couple weeks ago. Also, we've heard of downtowns of big NFL players, but have you seen the downtown of the big man? Jolly old St. Nick? We'll look into that. Then our live guest will be Ryan Bannister of RBI Cruise 7. We'll discuss their store in Missouri, in addition to his podcast and the recent release of Top Series 1 Baseball. We're going to finish up with a box rip giveaway of Panini Mosaic Fast Break Basketball from the 21-22 rookie class there. Looking forward to that. But speaking of giveaways, let's hand out those Prism draft pick basketball cards that we opened on Friday. We asked you guys, well, I say we, but Meerkat asked you guys if you could come up with a disgusting Bean Boozled flavor, what would it be? And, well, Mr. Stevens, here it goes.
There's some pretty cool cards there.
That's going to go to Grumpy Pineapple of YouTube with the answer of Harry Potter ones like earwax and pepper.
That makes me.
It's really the earwax for me. Pepper, I could probably take pepper.
I could probably hammer down a pepper.
I could probably take pepper.
Just earwax, no.
That's going to be a no from me, dog. But anyways, congratulations to Grumpy Pineapple. I love the name. Look out for a reply to your comment on the YouTube video. And once you see that, please send us your shipping information to The Chase.
Help us. Help you.
The Chase at dacarworld.com.
Sorry.
Please just do it. That's all I ask. Congrats to our winner. But let's get into the new releases because, like I said earlier, there's quite a few. So how about you lead us off?
Ton on Wednesday, few on Friday, and hell, we even have one on a Thursday this week.
Get out of here.
Let's start with 22 Rookies and Stars Football Hobby. Every box contains 2 auto cards, 2 mem cards, 5 numbered base rookies inserts, and 12 inserts and rookies, as well as 6 Optichrome inserts. The rookies in this class, you guys already know. Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis, Brock Purdy, all those great offensive players from last season's draft. Exclusive to Hobby, be on the lookout for Dress for Success and Great American Heroes, which are autographed memorabilia sets that will feature the top rookies and stars from the game today.
Very nice. All right, well, next up here, we've actually got Bowman Chrome University Football. The box features all Chrome cards and all college logos of some of the biggest up-and-coming stars. Additionally, you'll find 2 Chrome Prospect autograph cards per box. Here, you can find names such as Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, Hendon Hooker, and more. There are 24 packs per box and 4 cards per pack. So obviously a great time to get on that. We are on the eve of March, meaning we are roughly a little over a month away from the draft.
About that, but the best part about this, in my opinion, is you're not only getting guys that will be drafted this upcoming draft, but next draft too.
Yep.
Like Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams will probably be number 1 pick 2024. So Bowman living up to its name.
Yeah.
Prospecting.
Which I recall from when Bowman University came out. Not the Chrome version, but same thing.
That's one.
Woo!
Wow, just one?
Yeah. Suck it. Anyways. But yeah, Bowman University came out, same type of situation. You had Bryce Young, you had Caleb Williams, you had your Hendon Hookers, and your C.J. Stroud. So, but Chrome, obviously, everyone's favorite, no matter what Chrome product it is. So, looking forward to that.
Absolutely. And then next up, we actually have everyone's favorite. It's 2023 Garbage Pail Kids Goes on Vacation Series 1 Hobby. Here, you look for all new artwork and gags, but also be on the look for sketch cards, luggage tags, autographs, and more. We also have the Hobby Collector's Edition box, which includes the exclusive Bruised Black Parallel, a Hobby Collector's Tin exclusive. So
That's kind of cool. Did you see the one card with the sunburnt guy on there?
No, I didn't.
Pull up the sunburnt one if you don't mind, Steve. Yeah, right there.
Is that you?
No, I was going to say that's all of our coworkers after they came back from Florida this past weekend.
True.
They all look like that. All right, next up, you'll see me. That's right, me in the lounge one day, and I'm going to be ripping this. I want to rip this. We got 22 Immaculate WWE Hobby. That's right. Every box contains 3 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards. Immaculate is the home for oversized memorabilia, so look for massive swatches of superstars' worn shirts, hoodies, and more, as well as the giant authentic swatches of WWE ring-worn matte canvases. Additionally, chase rare dual, triple, and quad autographs that feature combinations of superstars etched together in history.
Oh, there you go.
And
right there.
Stevens, if you could just hold on that photo, I want to talk about that
bloodline.
right there. Amazing. Literally the bloodline, though. Like, it goes deeper than that. It's Solo, which is the younger brother of Jay and Jimmy, Roman, and then, of course, their parents there on the side. Really cool card there. Would love to see that. But looking forward to Immaculate. I've seen Panini tweet out some photos of the wrestlers and performers autographing their cards and that. So they look beautiful. Look for some on-card autos of that. Looking forward to it.
I don't think it's out there, but personally, I would love a quad auto of Evolution.
Yeah, I don't know if it is out
I
there.
doubt
I'm sure it might have been in one product.
Right.
Though. We'll have to look for it.
Yeah. Research project.
That's right.
All right. Next up, we have the rare Thursday release. But hell, at this rate, we're prepared for it to drop any day, any second. That's right, ladies and gents. It's finally time for 2021 Upper Deck, the Cup Hockey Hobby. Every box contains 1 rookie auto patch card, 1 rookie. I really screwed up this script. My bad, guys. Veteran or legend patch cards, 1 non-memorabilia autograph card, 1 non-auto insert, memorabilia printing plate and or redemption card, and of course 1 base set card, number 2/249. Remember, we're going back a little bit here, so the rookies to look for include Kirill the Thrill, Kaprizov, Alexis Lafreniere, Dylan Cousins, Tim Stutzel, I should say.
Timmy
Stutzel, and many more. Listen, the anticipation for this release has been building, and hockey collectors are finally getting what they've been waiting for. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this product. I'm interested to see who pulls like the first big Kirill the Thrill card.
Me. Anyways, I'm just talking out of my ass. We'll head to Friday now with 22 Topps Chrome Sonic Baseball Hobby Light Box. Look for short print rookie cards of Bobby Witt Jr., Julio Rodriguez, and Spencer Torkelson. Additionally, there is one numbered Sonic Refractor per box. And be on the lookout for Youthquake, not the album by Dead or Alive in the 80s, and expose inserts. Sorry. On top of that, find dual and triple chrome autographs. There's 4 cards per pack in this product. Kind of reminds me of, I know we had Cosmic Chrome earlier this year. So interesting. We're getting some Sonic. I thought we were going to get Sonic. I thought we were talking Sonic the Hedgehog, if I'm being
I love
completely
Sonic.
honest. Yeah, hell yeah. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Right. Stevens, just so you know, your Starbucks is here. Your DoorDash Starbucks, where, can I get a venti coffee? Yeah, sure. That'll be $37.50. Anyways, we'll stick with the baseball theme as we head to 2022 Panini Elite Extra Edition Baseball Hobby. Each box contains 8 autos, 2 mem cards, and 5 Optichrome cards. This will include some of the youngsters who were recently drafted, including Jackson Holliday, Drew Jones, Tremar Johnson, Elijah Green, and many, many more. You're going to want to hunt for the College Ticket and Elite Extra Edition Optic set, which will feature this year's top draft picks, like I said, on Optichrome cards. So another product I'm really looking forward to. I love, you know me, I love prospecting. I love looking for the younger players that are coming up.
Yeah, and that's the product to do it in. Elite Extra Edition. We actually opened up some in the studio on Friday. Crazy die cuts, different numberings, great patches, autos. It's got a little bit of everything. So yeah, if you're a prospector, not like an actual prospector, if you like to prospect baseball, then it's the product for you for sure. So check that out.
Prospector.
All right, lastly here, we have 22-23 Panini Revolution Premier League Soccer. How about that? Every box contains 1 numbered parallel card, 8 other parallel cards, 4 base rookie cards, and 3 base insert cards. Open 3 hobby exclusive insert sets, Supersonic, Futures, and Shockwave, all with galactic parallels. Ooh, yeah. Also, be on the lookout for the ultra rare die cut star factor insert, falling 1 per master case on average. And obviously, already start getting the wheels turning and thinking about the players that you can get on those die cuts. Very chaseable there.
The opportunities are endless.
Endless.
But now let's go to Around the Hobby. We'll move on a little bit. Recently, Card Show and friends of the show, Culture Collision, posted on their Instagram with some big news. The Atlanta-based show announced next year's show will run from January 26th to the 28th in 2024. The show will be live at the Cobb Galleria in the ATL. Additionally, in the post, they added, keep an eye out and watch your emails for updates. We will be releasing tables and previous vendors early.
You should have played that a long time ago, brother.
It's all
I
good.
was like, where is it?
There you go.
I'm like, as soon as he said the date, I'm like, play it.
I'm like, hello.
That's too funny. All right. Well, there's that. Next up, the most recent London card show has come and gone. Following great success a couple weekends ago, the London Card Show has announced dates for its 7th show. Harry Reynolds announced that VIP and general admission tickets will go on sale next Sunday, the 26th at 6 p.m. London time.
I don't know what that is Eastern time, just letting everyone know.
Reynolds, in an Instagram clip, said there will be 200 plus tables, more meet and greets, a vlogger zone, interviews, a photo booth, and even bigger trading night. The next show will take place April 22nd and the 23rd at the Sandown Race Course. So we got a little video that Harry ended up putting on Instagram of the recap. So let's just check that out real quick if you don't mind.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, that's right on time, it's tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right on time, it's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie, her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and bust her out, I had to leave real early. These girls are really
Sweet.
London, baby. London Bridge is falling down. Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. I'd love to get out to Across the Pond. You know, it makes me want to go to a show. So, like I said, I got a little sample of a show this weekend, but there's much bigger fish to fry out there.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips, baby.
There
So,
you go.
There you go.
Sick. All right. Lastly, for Around the Hobby, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it from Downers Football, but you can now get a downtown insert of a player we've never seen before. Would you really call him a player? I don't know. He's a jolly old fella who could somehow travel the globe in just one night. Yes, you heard it right. Santa Claus. As you can see, our friends over at Bomber Breaks pulled one the other day. There was already a new twist with the downtown in this edition of Donruss after the product included the Super Bowl downtown insert. The Santa Claus edition was just another wrinkle in the, pun not intended, bag of tricks for Donruss. So in an article on Beckett's website, they also said odds are not known for the 2022. Can you speak today, David? Good Lord. 2022 Donruss Downtown inserts, but they're typically some of the tougher cards in the product. The standard downtown checklist has 30 cards with another 10 Super Bowl downtowns also available. I know there are people that actually PC this, but there are also people that have some differing opinions about it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely opinions that go both ways. I think it's a pretty unique card, in my personal opinion. But
I'll be interested to see what they land on the market for, because obviously I don't think anywhere it's hit auction sites or hit eBay or hit whatever.
Right.
I'm trying to see here.
Like,
No, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. So here's the thing. There is differencing opinions, right?
Yeah.
Some people are like, well, why would I want to get a Santa Claus? I don't want that. Come on, I want a player, I think it's hilarious. I think it's a good little Easter egg, even though it's Christmas or holiday themed.
stocking stuff.
It's an Easter egg. It's a little bit of a stocking stuffer where, I don't think it ended up on the checklist. People just, boom, it started popping up. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a good idea. I think we should do more things like this in the hobby where there are unannounced inserts or, of downtown, but you get some random ass character on it. I love it because I'll tell you right now, too, everyone who may be getting pissed about pulling a Santa downtown, I can tell you via Card Ladder that the last one sold for $1,000. So maybe don't get that upset about it.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Can't wait till they get the Tooth Fairy downtown.
Dude, that would be sick. That's a great idea.
Easter Bunny.
The Easter, but yeah, we should start doing things like that.
Just a random ass turkey.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I mean, next year I'm thinking maybe the even like the chef from the Muppets. Schneur de fur, schneur de fur de schneur. Get a downtown of him in there.
Give me a
Unreal.
Downtown of the Beaker.
Unreal.
Okay,
Exactly.
We're rambling. I'm sorry.
All right, well, let's head to our guest for the day. Today we have Ryan Bannister of RBI Crew 7. Bannister is coming to us from Missouri, where the shop is located. On top of the shop, he also has a podcast called Kicking It with the Crew, and with the recent release of 2023 Top Series 1 Baseball, we're excited to talk more about that with him. So let's get right to it. Everybody, welcome Ryan of RBI Crew 7. Good morning, Ryan. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Ryan.
Good. How about you guys?
We are doing well. We are doing well.
not too
It's
shabby.
long weekend. Wish it was longer, but glad to have you here to talk.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. Let's go. Let's get talking.
Yes,
excited.
sir.
Let's get it.
Yeah, so obviously, the folks at home and us can see the background of what you got going on there, your store. So I want to get started with that. How long has the store been open? And what prompted you to open the store? How did you get the idea to, I want to have an LCS, I want to have a brick and mortar?
Well, we've been open 11 years now. We are in Fullerton for 8 of those years. We've now been in St. Peters, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis, for 3 years now. Basically growing up since 5 years old, loved cards, collected, always wanted a card shop, always went to a card shop growing up, and the rest is history, I guess. I left college, traveled the country about 40-something weeks a year for about a year and a half. And then we went to a normal shop in Florissant we dealt with, and then went in there like normal. He's like, I'm selling the shop. We end up buying the shop out, open up down the road. And then here we are 11 years later. But it followed a boyhood dream of always wanting to own a card shop. Plus, worked in minor league baseball. I realized one thing when I was there: I only want to work for one person the rest of my life, and that's me. That's all I know.
Well, it's funny you say that because I actually have a friend here that worked for our he worked for the Bisons. He worked for our AAA.
Oh,
team.
okay.
And
Yeah.
totally same thing though. Is now he works for something different. So this is almost like it's a job, but not really. It's a passion project for you. It seems
The
like.
passion. Yes. Yeah, it is, no question. I mean, I wanted to be in sports and I always wanted to shop. So the opportunity came, went there in college as an internship, left there saying there's no way I'm working for anybody the rest of my life. Literally packed up from college, grabbed a 2-row box, $500 in my pocket, traveled, and built everything we did from the ground up. And it's a dream come true. I couldn't fathom what we've grown into now 11 years later, but sky's the limit. We're going to keep growing, and we have so many great staff that work for us, a team here, and a great community that continues to support us, and we're going to continue to grow with them and try to do better things we can every day in the shop. So
And it seems like such a grind. I mean, like you said, 2-row box, $500 in your pocket,
yeah.
and 11 years later, here you are. So, if there's someone out there that wanted to open up their own LCS or just get started, I can't imagine it was an easy transition. I'm sure you went through some things. So, what would you tell to those people that would want to, start their own?
It's not easy. It's a grind, like you said. The times have changed. I mean, we're talking 2012 we opened. A lot's changed since 2012 in this hobby, in this industry. But financially, I mean, the best advice I could give, we didn't have a lot of money. We borrowed, true story, borrowed $6,000 from one of my best friend and built our business off that. No credit or anything like that, and just continue to grind. But now $6,000 is not going to get you too far in this hobby. But the time, effort, and the passion that you're going to put into it is the biggest key. If you continue to believe in what you love and you're going to continue to grow on something and just put the work in, anything is possible, literally. And my favorite guy of all time, LeBron, is proven anything is possible. Look what he's done. Not going to get on LeBron talk today, but but yeah, so basically just continue to put the work in and the time and energy and effort. Anything can happen. Truly is true.
It's all right. We always have time to talk about the GOAT. It's fun.
Okay, thank you. Hey, at least somebody agrees with me here. I like
Love
that.
it. Love it. So, you talked about the growth of your store and everything. What experience do you want customers to have when they walk into your store?
Basically, we want you to walk in and almost never walk out. We always want you to come back to us. What can we do to make sure you're a continued customer of us? Do we have something you want? The biggest thing I'm keen on is diversity. We have anything from $1 up to several thousands of dollars you can buy, but we try to cater to anybody, kids, adults, collectors that want to collect high-end stuff, collectors that want to collect players. I mean, our goal is to have that variety when you come in, that atmosphere, that cleanliness. It just, and the staff that goes within our team here, they have the passion for the hobby as well, and we try to hire people that care about the hobby. They're not in this just for a career business. They care about this hobby, and everybody here who works for us collects cards. And I think that's a big key thing. Even my sister-in-law, who we hired on a whim, now collects cards, loves ripping. She's addicted to ripping. So, but the staff goes with the collector. They can talk with you. We have everybody here has different aspects of the hobby that they bring to the table. One may be a hockey guy, one may be a football guy, but we're able to communicate with the collectors and talk to them and understand what they want and what they collect. So again, we want you in the door, and we almost want you never to leave.
Yeah, and one of his employees is actually a friend of the show, I guess you could say, or former guest. It was Brandon Toll, Impact referee, but also part of the RBI Crew 7. So speaking of Brandon, speaking of wrestling, I know we talked about this briefly in the DMs, but Immaculate comes out this week. So I think twofold for you here. What are you looking forward to out of Immaculate? What are you hoping to see? And how have you felt about how Panini has done since they've taken over the license for WWE this past calendar year?
Well, first off, Brandon's here right now. He's over here doing inventory as we speak. He's doing this in the air, like right now. So,
My guy. My guy.
Yeah, so he's here. Yeah, we spoke briefly about that. I am a huge wrestling fan. I've been since, I'm going to show my age here, late 80s. Basically used to watch every pay-per-view growing up. And I've only missed a few years of watching wrestling in all my time. And that was more of like, a little bit of high school, a little bit of college. But I've kept up with it. So is going forward, I always used to rip with Topps and everything like that. I love when Topps Chrome came out. But and Panini got it. And I think Panini's knocked it out of the park with it. I will have to say that. I've ripped so much Select this year, so much Impeccable. I ripped a handful of Prism. Revolution is the sneaky steal right now for WWE. I mean, boxes are in the 50s. It's a no-brainer. I mean, my kid just ripped and pulled a Stone Cold auto, which he was pumped about. And my kid doesn't even know who Stone Cold is, but he knows now who Stone Cold is. So, but I think the price point now from where it was a year ago when Prism came out and it was like insanely high because the market dictated it, it's come down to reality where it is affordable for the wrestling collector. Wrestling people will spend money true deep collectors, but people aren't going to spend crazy money on wrestling cards. I still think it has a lot of room to grow in this hobby because it is a world known sport. But immaculate, I'm going to jump to this. I am been like marking this down on my calendar for this product, and I kept getting pushed back and pushed back, pushed back, which I'm okay with because I prefer on card auto anyway for my collection. But the duels and the triples and the the Roman Reigns, the Usos, everybody. I'm excited for that booklet card more than anything. I think that thing is going to be a monster to pull. But everything that they're doing with WWE in the short term, I think they have it now because of the Fanatics Tops deal coming in the future, or that's going on now. That could bring back, wrestling to Tops, but I think Panini is going to continue to do great things with it. I loved what they did with Impeccable. I have the Orton, the 4 numbers, the debut for the year they won, which was 2004. So 4, I track one of those down. But again, my passion for it is continues to grow, and I think that's because of what Panini's done with it. And that's my honest opinion.
Now, I'm interested to get your opinion on this. I need you to evaluate a purchase for me.
Okay.
Some guy I know recently bought a tri-auto of Roman Reigns and the Uso brothers over the weekend for $160. How would you assess his purchase? And yes, it was Troy that purchased it.
Okay. Well, was it the finest one?
It was.
I actually just obtained one over the weekend as well.
No kidding.
Shockingly. Yeah. So I think 160 was a steal for that card. I think what my buddy who basically bought this little wrestling lot flipped it to me and basically broke even because he knew I would want it.
Yeah.
He even put it best. He says with Immaculate coming out and what that booklet's going to do should only drive up that one right there, the Bloodline. That's the first ever triple auto of them, if I'm correct. From fine, I think it's the only one they have right now, and I think that should go hand in hand. If the Immaculate one with the booklet that's going to have Roman in the middle, from my understanding, and it's going to have the Usos, is Rikishi on it as well, and what's
I think Alpha and
Sokoa,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what that'll do, that'll bring crazy money, and I think the finest will just kind of go up with it too. Who knows? I think this Bloodline's going to come to an end story at Mania, is what my thought is.
Right.
But it's going to go down as one of the greatest stories told in wrestling in a very long time, and it will rank up there. And I think you would agree with me.
Yeah, I
Good
couldn't agree more.
purchase.
So yeah, thank you for the evaluation.
Good-
I appreciate
Good
it.
purchase.
Thank you for the evaluation. I appreciate it. So you talked a little bit about Fanatics there too. I want to get on this side of things. First and foremost, what do you hope that they do to help LCSs when they really take over?
Well, I think they already have with the MVP buyback promotion going on with the Goldschmidt and Judge. I was actually on a call with Kevin and Jeff before that happened. They kind of confided in me and got my thoughts about it, and I gave my opinions, which were mostly positive. My biggest fear was with that going on was people would just go suck them up on ComC and eBay. Well, at the time, I didn't know ComC was going to be involved with that. So I think it worked out great for us. I'm just going to tell you a stat here. I think I ran the numbers today. Since that program started, we've given out almost $28,000 in store credit for the MVP buyback program. We're talking base cards, base refractors, and then the number to get you more. So I think that right there is a step towards the direction because that gears towards hobby shops. I know you guys, DA is part of that as well, which is just great to see how many people have come together with that. And it's only benefits the collector more than anything. People come in. It's what my favorite thing about that promotion is when I see kids come in and they bring in, $60, $80 in base cards. They're like, I found these in my boxes, and that card was maybe $1, and now it's $20 in credit, and they can get what they want. So I think we're going to see many, many more great things coming from them. But I think that was the first stepping stone towards working with the hobby shops, and I can only imagine what they're going to do next. And that's just the beginning.
I'm glad you brought up baseball because we've seen a lot of people ripping 2023 Series 1 from Tops. Have you had the chance to, start ripping it? And, what are your thoughts on the product so far?
First off, I'll say they did a great job of redesigning and rebranding the look of it. The jumbo is loaded. Basically, we have outsold hobby like almost 6-1, but the customers love it. They love the look of it. They love the SSP on the back of the card, which is in gold like they did, which I thought was a genius idea because most people are like, I got to look at the coding down here to figure out if this is a short print or variation. But I don't rip basic Tops anymore. I used to a lot. Now I like to stick to a few things I prefer to rip, and we're able to obtain a lot of those singles back from customers. And what we're going to need here more than anything is going to be St. Louis Cardinals being in the St. Louis baseball town esque. So, but Tops this year has performed extremely well. I thought last year came out of the gate crazy hot. We trumped last week. We destroyed last week's sales for Tops compared to last year. So I think the changes are right. I think this is a much better class, in my opinion, because last year we were just banking on Wander Franco in Series 1. This year we have a lot more rookies to go with it. And again, the changes, the look, it's just, it stands out a lot better this year than in past. It's not the same thing over and over like they've done, in my opinion.
I agree. It's definitely a very interesting design, but I'm also happy that you brought up St. Louis, the Cardinals. You know,
Hmm?
the Cardinals have had a lot happen in the offseason. They had Yachty and Pujols retire. But moving forward, are there any players that from the Cardinals that people should be keeping their eye on as we move forward?
The biggest name that is being talked around here is Jordan Walker, the big prospect for the Cardinals. The best thing I've watched the kid interview, and you can just see how humble and how good of a guy he is, which I think will resonate very well here in the Midwest. And that's kind of what the Cardinals fans are looking for is somebody to be that way, not just I want to party, I want to do this, I'm gonna be the big guy in town. I think that's going to be the big guy going forward. I hope it pans out. Cardinals prospects, it's funny. Pujols was not a big prospect when he came out. Molina was not a big prospect when he came out. But we've had guys over the years like Colby Rasmus, and the list could go on. All these guys were supposed to be great for us that never really panned out. So I hope Jordan Walker can kind of take over and do that. But he's the biggest name a lot of people are looking forward to. We'll see if he can make the team out of spring training. I don't know. We have so many people on that team, so many outfielders. But I am to go with leaving. We lost Molina, lost Pujols. Getting Wilson Contreras to me, that was a big deal because I was, truly shocked the Cardinals went out and spent the money and did the right thing. Because I'm like, if you're going to go get any catcher in baseball, that's a free agent. He's the number one guy. There's been debates over years. Contreras, Molina. Obviously, Cubs Cardinals rivalry. I know Cubs fans aren't happy that he's in the Cardinals uniform, but Cardinals fans are like, bring it on. We'll be happy to have you.
Yeah, and I always find it amazing with the Cardinals. You get these guys where you're like, who is this guy? I've never heard of him.
Mhm.
But the Cardinals are still winning 85, 90 games
Yeah.
on a yearly basis.
They
It's
always
like
will.
crazy. It's just like these I should say underappreciated players that just come out and perform for them.
Now, Ryan, besides the local card shop that you have established and what you do with that, we know that you do some breaking as well. So, another kind of twofold question here for me. When did you guys decide to start doing breaks? And, where are you? What platform are you using or whatnot? Are you using an Instagram? And how important do you think establishing breaking was because of where things seem to be going?
Okay, great question. Well, our breaking originates back to 2007 when we started our YouTube channel, which is where the name RBI Crew 7 comes from. We basically, Neil, my business partner, kind of came to me and he said, there's this thing called YouTube and there's group breaking. I'm like, what is that? And he explained to me what it is. I'm like, so you're telling me we can break boxes of cards for people and then they'll pay us to do that? We ship them the cards. I'm like, that's a genius move. So we started doing that. So we go back to like the blog TV days and everything of that. Doors opened in 2012. We still broke a little bit because back then there wasn't social media, wasn't as crazy, and people just weren't walking in the door. We had product. We're like, it's just sitting here. And back then things tend to go down a lot faster than they do now. So we would go live and break. But then as time grew, I said, let's kind of step away from breaking. Let's put the focus energy on the shop, which I'm glad we did. And about I don't remember 5, 6, 7 years ago, Mr. 101 Dave, who's the older gentleman who breaks for us Wednesday and Fridays on Instagram Live. He breaks from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we've been breaking there on Instagram Live for however many years now, 5 or 6. I can't even remember. I've lost count. And that's been consistent. The only week you cannot find us breaking is going to be the week of the National. That is the only week we don't break because we're there, and that's like a team effort, no question, because we're here operating the shore and we're there as well. But so we break Wednesday, Fridays, like I said, Instagram Live, only platform we use. We stay super busy, and we implemented after the National this year. We break Sunday nights on Instagram Live as well from 6 p.m. to midnight. So those are the 3 days we break. They're just personal box breaks, personal packs, personal cases, anything of that nature that people can order through our website and just have us break live on Instagram.
Very nice.
Sweet. Nice. Now, on top of the breaking, we know that you also have Kicking It with the Crew, your podcast. Can you tell us, when did this all start up, and what do you talk about on the podcast?
Well, Neil approached me years and years and years ago and said, we need to do a podcast. And I'm like, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I still don't have time. I have 3 kids now from 2 to 6. But basically, I want to say it was this past fall. I went to Chicago or whatever. I did the show, or it was before then. And I just thought to myself, I couldn't sleep one night. I was like, you know what? I think I need to take an hour a week. We need to do this podcast thing. And we kind of just, I came back. I said, I got the idea. I said, now you actually have the idea, Neil. Let's do it. Let's do the podcast. Let's go full force, buy the stuff. Let's do it on Mondays. Let's take one hour a week. Let me take some time away because I just take on a lot of responsibility. I wear a lot of hats. And for me, it's 1 hour a week that I can sit back and just be myself and just talk about the hobby, talk about fantasy football, talk about wrestling, anything we want. So basically, Neil and I basically kind of sat down. We're like, how do we come up with a name? We threw in a bunch of names. Did kind of a little vote around the shop. Everybody liked the Kicking with the Crew. There went. I think we're on episode 15. We're going to record. Actually, I'm going to talk to you guys about this. I'm interviewing with you now, and then I go straight down to our other location. I do the podcast for about an hour, hour and 15. It'll be Neil, myself, and Tyson. Tyson's our producer, and then every now and then we have a special guest on, mainly a employee or whatever that we have on. But it's been a lot of fun. Again, we just talk about. I'm big in fantasy football, so when that season's going on, I'm a big dynasty guy. We talked a lot about that, but we'll talk. Every week we talk about the new releases, kind of on deck. Just to see what's going on. Maybe talk about the stuff in the week before, things that have happened in sports or the hobby. But again, it's just 3 guys sitting there, just shooting it with one another, and then we actually take customer questions. We have a poll we do every week, and then we take some questions in the time frame. But again, it's been a lot of fun to do. It kind of takes the hat off me and just be the guy that I am as a card guy. I love for the hobby and not just really somebody that's operating a full-time business.
Yeah, it's almost good. It's almost like good therapy or just a stress reliever too.
Bingo.
Like you say, yeah, it's nice to just sit down and be able to talk. So, hey man, if all I'm saying is I don't want to invite myself, but if you want to talk Mania, I would love to talk.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll be happy to have you on, man. We're gonna start bringing on not people locally because we're still growing with this. It's just a straight podcast, no video. But when we get to that point, I'd love to have you on to talk some wrestling, especially Mania. Which I think if I'm assuming you watched Elimination Chamber Saturday.
Sure did.
Oh my God, I haven't heard one person say that was bad. That was amazing. And if that was that good, and I know Montreal fans had a lot to do with that, but I can only imagine how great Mania could be this year.
Agreed. Looking forward to it for sure. Well, Ryan, really appreciate you coming on and taking some time before you got to go record the podcast to be with us. One last thing we like to do for every one of our guests, just going to roll out the red carpet here and tell everybody where they can find you, where they can follow you. If you have some events coming up at the store, anything that you'd want to promote, the floor is yours, my friend.
Well, first off, thank you both for having me on. It's been a lot of fun and hope we can do this again. But we're RBI Crew 7. We're located in St. Peters, Missouri at 629 Salt Lake Road. We're open from Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closed Mondays. Only damn closed because I got to do that podcast. But you can also find us at rbicrew7.com. That's where you can buy products, singles, whatever. And then you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at RBI Crew 7. The only event we have coming up, pretty big event. We have officially brought it back. It's been over 1,000 days. I feel like Roman Reigns type saying this, but we used to host trade nights every 2 months. So we're excited to say we're bringing back trade night 47. This will be number 47 in April 15th, Saturday, April 15th. We're bringing that back. We announced that a couple weeks ago on one of our podcasts. We wanted to feel like the time is right. And with crazy world in closing, we opened our store in 2020. COVID happens and things change, and then we couldn't do a trade night. And then now we feel like it's time to bring it back. So we're excited to have that back in April.
Awesome stuff. Sounds like you got a lot of good stuff going on there over with the RBI Crew 7. So Ryan Bannister, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan, thanks again. And we hope to talk to you soon.
Thanks, boys. Have a good one.
All right, brother. You too. Okay, so there you go. Ryan Bannister of RBI Crew 7, their store in Missouri, but obviously check them out breaking on Instagram Live. And, of course, their podcast, which I'm assuming is on all major streaming platforms, wherever you like to consume your podcast.
Correct.
But right now, we're going to finish up this video podcast, this talk show with another great box rip giveaway.
Of course.
Because that's how we end every show, babies. That's how we're going to do it. Today is Fast Break
Waking up.
Mosaic 21-22 for the basketball. So not yet are we looking for Paulo Banchero. Here, we're still looking for Jalen Suggs, Jalen Green.
Cade.
We're looking for Cade,
Evan.
Evan Mobley,
Josh.
and Scotty Barnes. And Josh. And Josh Giddey, of course. Good eye, mate. Josh Giddey. All right. I'm getting giddy thinking about opening this box, but before I do that, where did you guys hide the cutter on me today? It's an awfully large box for that.
Yeah. You got it. Okay. It somehow got in a box on our trust system, so I don't know.
Did you tape this too? Oh, you're such a rat.
Oh, here.
It's not in here, is it?
No, you need a
You're-
cutter.
I'm
You need
using
a
another
cutter to
cutter?
get the cutter.
To get the cutter?
And yes, I keep that thing on me. Thank you.
If it wasn't in here, I was going to be pissed. It's in
Stay
here.
strapped.
If it wasn't, I figured you guys would not put it in here. Hip Parade cutter. Shout out Hip Parade. Shout out the folks over at Hip Parade.
You almost knocked out that camera.
No equipment was hurt in the making of this. Okay.
No equipment was harmed in
No
the making
equipment
of
was
this
harmed in the
film.
making of this. All right, let's go to the overhead camera, please. Let me straighten myself out here. All right, so we're looking for one fast break autograph. Of course, there are the fast break parallels in this.
I like the map, by the way.
Oh, yeah, my date. I forgot to put my... we're David Adams. We're the Chase. I forgot to put my mat. 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. So, David, honors
What
are
do we
yours.
think, chat? I'm gonna go left.
you want to go full left side?
Yeah, I'll go full left side.
All right. So I'm going to take out the right side. Put it down here. Left side out. Box empty. There they are to David. Get that out of here, and let's rip, shall we? All right.
Go out for a rip, bud.
Out for a rip, are ya, bud? Should we do... Everybody's like, David wins.
Yeah.
Should we do what your favorite part of NBA All-Star Weekend was?
Sure.
How about that?
Yeah.
What was your
Fitting.
favorite part of NBA All-Star Weekend? I also love Mosaic, to be honest with you. All right, remember the fast breaks are the like little polka dots, like disco almost. Quentin Grimes,
Polka
rookie.
dots.
Miles McBride, a couple of Knicks rookies there.
Guys, I forgot who the Knicks guy was in the slam dunk contest.
Oh, jeez.
But God, he was bad.
Upside down. How about a little color match? Russell Westbrook on the Lakers purple out of 50.
Not bad.
6 of 50.
Just signed with the Clippers too.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't get a eBay 101 of him because, well, you can't get 0 out of 50.
That's true.
That's the rules. I don't make them. I just follow them. He is on the Clippers now. Good call.
Tatum did go off last night. I will.
We got
I
a
will
blue
admit.
here.
I was kind of mad because I did put in a little
Ayo.
futures of
Jalen Johnson.
Donovan Mitchell.
There's a
There you go,
Cade,
Cade.
National Pride.
I did pick
bad.
Donovan Mitchell to win the MVP of the game, but once Tatum started going off, it was like inevitable.
All right, first fast break here. Cameron Johnson, and then the blue. Wow, they have him upside down. Knicks, no rookie shield.
Is that
How about RJ
RJ?
Barrett?
Okay.
That's also a color
Okay.
match. I would argue that's a color match. Jeez. Oh, but you want to know something? We got jersey number.
Oh,
9 of 85.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
sweet.
RJ Barrett on the jersey number color match.
that's nice.
Banger.
All right, Troy's in the lead because I haven't ripped yet.
This guy. Oh, until I hit that auto. Which I hit
used
the
to.
auto, so
You did?
suck it.
Great.
National Pride, Jalen Suggs. Jonathan Kuminga, rookie. Nice. Good
I can't
little
wait
rookie
till
there
it's like an
starting off.
Alex English auto for you.
It probably will be. It probably will be. Okay.
There you go.
Kenyon Martin Jr. And who is it? Come on.
Alex English.
Oh,
No,
boy.
that's,
Who is this? Brad Miller.
the
Are
hell?
you shitting me?
Oh
Really?
my God.
Brad Miller? All right, David actually technically probably still has a shot at winning this. That's all I'm saying.
There's only one auto, right?
There's only one
Okay,
auto, but if
I
you get
forgot
some,
to read the research.
if you get like a Peacock or a Nebula or a Genesis or a Honeycomb, you're
Like a
gonna beat
numbered
me.
Cade. I
You're
don't know.
gonna beat me.
Ooh.
Trey
Brad
Murphy
Miller.
III. Bones Highland, rookie. I'm getting some decent rookies.
And Brad Miller.
Yeah, and Brad Miller. Don't you forget it. Spicy P. Oh, how about a fast break exclusive Scotty Barnes National
Now I
Pride?
lost.
Okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate it.
That's,
2 more packs
you know,
left.
as the cool kids would say, not too shabby.
We do know one cool kid that would say that. So, guys, if you want to enter to win this, please let us know what your favorite part of the NBA All-Star Weekend was. Right off the top,
There's Ev.
Evan Mobley. That is David's guy. Jalen Suggs rookie. So, getting all the good rookies in the fast break here.
Mm-hmm. Brad Miller.
Yeah, you can't get over that one.
I
can you?
can't. That's hilarious.
Jazz. Alexander Walker.
I feel like, did you get Alexander Walker like 3 times in that pack?
I may have. I wasn't.
I,
was
thought,
flipping-
I
if I'm being
swear I've
honest,
seen
I
his
was
name
flipping
like 3
through.
times.
I was flipping through. All right, any color? Come on. Nothing. Oh wow, this is literally gonna be like a base pack.
Going out with a bang, huh?
Oh well. Moments in time.
It's a Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar.
Boo, Joshua Primo.
LeBron. Oh, okay. A LeBron national pride. That's actually not terrible.
Okay.
Moses Moody.
Moody Moses.
And then that is going to do it. All right,
Okay.
over to David.
Here we go. Let's rip.
While you do that, I am going to try and sleeve what I got here.
There you go. Sleeve up. You know what? Get a 1 touch for that Brad Miller.
Shut up. Scotty Barnes is nice, though.
There we go. Good start. Rising stars. Josh Giddey.
Nice.
Luka Garza. Sengun. So 3 rookies. Natty Pride. Trey Young. Claxton. Monte Morris. Watanbe. Jimmy B. And NBA debut of Davion Mitchell. There you go.
Todd goes, send that Brad Miller to PSA for sure. Obviously,
Of
what
course.
else am I going to do with it? You know what I mean?
Why wouldn't we?
Dude, love me some Jalen Brown. I do be loving me some Jalen Brown. All right. Let's see who else is getting a little top load
Steph?
action here.
Is this dude ever going to play basketball again?
Who's that?
Lonzo Ball.
Where happened?
Emmanuel
Is he injured?
Bro, he's been out for a minute.
Is he still with Chicago, though? Is he
Ooh,
still
this is
technically on their
cool.
roster?
A little montage. LaMelo Ball. That's nice.
Bowling. We
Yeah.
fly high, no lie.
You
know
know
it's-
it.
I'm hungry.
Bowling. All right, we do have some blue in here.
Oh yeah, Zeke.
Natty
and-
Pride,
that's right.
LaMelo,
That's David wins. What?
Delano Banton,
David's been on a heater lately, though.
R.I.P.
Oh, Kevin Love.
Yeah,
This is a Kevin Love household. No slander.
correct.
No Kevin Love slander in here.
All right, Terrence Mann on the blue
Terrence.
out of 85, 14. I don't think Terrence Mann's number is 14, correct? I don't think so.
Ooh, why not? If is calling a little last pack magic. David.
Okay,
A little
okay.
last pack magic.
I'm looking forward to it.
You guys don't want to see me win, huh? You don't want to see me succeed? Come on.
Jonathan Kuminga, I can't say his nickname.
I thought we had a
Ooh.
relationship.
Finals MVP, Giannis.
That's kind of cool. I thought we had a good relationship, a good rapport. I thought we were friends.
And that's a montage DeMar DeRozan.
Alrighty. What do we got here? We got
Guys,
2 more packs left,
Two
y'all.
packs. It's looking like, ooh, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool.
That's a true mosaic.
There you go.
That's an actual mosaic.
Franz, Cam Thomas. There you go. A lot of
Are
hype
you
in
guys
that guy.
plotting against me? They're plotting against me right in front of me. So this is like a true mosaic, not like a fast break exclusive.
Gotcha.
This is actually a mosaic.
Jalen Green.
All right.
There you go.
Nice. Okay.
Mosaic. And then Yusuf Nurkic.
And that's the fast break, is what that is. Because I think you get well, actually, I think there was 1 pack I didn't have a fast break.
All right, here we go.
Let's get some LPMs in the chat, please. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
Forgot.
Looks like we got a little pink action.
Ah,
All right, so rookie Scotty, CP3, Josh Giddey, Rui,
You can do it.
PJ Tucker, and there you go. Finals MVP, Giannis.
You can do it all.
And who are we finishing up with here?
What team was that?
It's the Bulls, and that's DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan on the perp.
DeMar DeRozan out of 50. So
Okay,
17 of
not
50
bad.
right there.
Last
DeMar
pack
DeRozan.
disaster.
Yeah, last pack. Yeah, sorry. Fail.
That's all right. I think a decent box all around. I mean, the rookies were good. Hey, we got a Brad Miller.
We had
but
a
I mean, come
Brad
on.
effing Miller
Come on.
auto. What more could you want in life, people?
It could be worse, ladies and
Exactly.
gentlemen. All right, it could be worse. Just
You know
think
what the
of it,
best part
glass
is?
half full.
This is free, and all you got to do is go comment your favorite moment of the NBA All-Star game, and that's your entrance. Free 99.
See, I didn't even have to say anything. That was all David. Look at the chat. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. What are you gonna do? And thank you, Christoph.
What are you going to do?
Working from behind with the Brad Miller auto for sure, but somehow I pulled it out. It felt good. It felt good. All right. Anyways, guys, we will send you over to Two Bros One Break. They're live right now, and then Elena will be live later on the main account. So twitch.tv/DA Carwell. Come see Elena later. She has some group breaks and personal breaks. DA Two Bros One Break. They are live right now. Twitch.tv/DA_2 Bros One Break. But that's going to do it for us until Wednesday with another episode of The Chase. And
Crap.
oh my goodness. All right, we'll raid you guys over to Two Bros One Break. But until Wednesday, do me a favor. Have a good Monday. I know how it goes. I'd love to be on Two Bros with Steve. Maybe
gotta
I'll
pick
hop
them
over
up.
there later. But guess what? Can you do me a favor? Do me a favor. Just remember, it's all about the chase. Yeah, H. Cooper. Later, babies. Top chat. Out. See you Wednesday.